freaking idiot.
Welcome back, everybody, to Freakin Idiots podcast. I hope you like our costumes. We got dressed back up for the last 2 episodes of Smiling Friends. I know it's sad. Smiling Friends is over.
Yeah, like actually over.
So, we thought we'd do a little review of both episodes and then just do some highlights of what we're going to miss about the show. And,
Yeah.
We'd love to hear what you guys think, too. We'd love to hear some stuff.
So I really did think that Friendbot, it was all right. I feel like it wasn't as funny as some of the episodes before it or even after it either.
Yeah, I think it was, and I guess you could almost say like how the creators said they were starting to get burned out and they were running out of ideas. You could kind of say that like felt like an episode where it kind of didn't really go anywhere.
No, it really had just kind of it did. Yeah, you're actually right. It really went. I think it had like 2 shots. It was like one.
It was really in the office a lot.
Yeah.
And like
That
out in
guy's
the
trailer
park,
park,
which
yeah.
they've done before. So it was like kind of like just like harping on the same stuff, which kind of I think it just shows like they were kind of burnt out of ideas because like it was.
Yeah.
The whole show was like this, that, keep bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, I will say though, friend, if you didn't catch this reference, Mikey, I can talk to you about it now. The painting that Alan does 100 paintings of this woman. Do you know who that woman is?
No, I don't think I noticed.
She was someone who made life-size Alan dolls.
What?
I'm being dead ass. I'll put her up.
So
on
this is a real human being.
real human being. I'll put up a thing for
that
our
was
Instagram.
selling life-size Allens.
Not selling them, making them just for herself.
And the creators must have loved her so much.
They loved it so much they acknowledged her, and in the credits she's listed under Alan's muse.
That's actually pretty funny.
That's why I was wondering if you got the reference.
No, I didn't notice that at all because I didn't even know about that.
No, I
now,
thought
if any of you knew about that, I would love to hear from you because I didn't.
No, I thought that was.
There was a lot of people that didn't know about that, to be honest.
Dude, no, I just love that because what is it? I followed her Instagram because I remember I wanted to ask her if I could buy like a life-size Alan.
That's kind of funny. Now, did she have like a lot of like followers and stuff?
She's pretty big, yeah. With because I feel like you'd get followers. You should post like I have this life-size Alan, and you just post pictures of him doing stuff like cleaning, cooking.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
That's a cool reference that the creators actually like put that stuff in. But that's why they were so good. They put that stuff in
they
the shows.
were very much in
They
touch with
engaged
their fandom.
their audience.
But yeah, I thought Friendbot, it was, I will say, I did find the one part pretty funny when it's like the short song Smiley Friends are doing, are using a robot, and then it just cuts to Mr. Boss fucking it for some reason.
Yeah, and then the twist at the end.
Oh my god.
It turns out it's a like Indian scammer guy, like a little Indian or was he? Well, he was a scammer because he was lying that he was a robot.
Yeah,
but he was just trying to make friends.
Yeah.
So
dude, this literally has to be like the worst way possible to make friends. Where did you see this? I learned it from fakestuff.net.
Fakestuff.net is not real. It's fake. I would not go there.
What about when the opening Charlie's like, turns out I was eating sand.
Yeah, the protein powder. Sand. It's like, yeah, so I've been eating this protein powder.
I felt great for the first 2
and
weeks.
it turns out it was sand.
Yeah, I went to the doctor and they're like, you're eating sand.
And I love how they just brush it off. They're like,
yeah.
Because Mr. Boss comes in with the go to this guy's house and then they meet Friendbot.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that there's still good moments in it, but I feel like it definitely was. If I had to rate it, it'd probably be lower, like on the season.
Yeah, I think that I would rate it lower too. Maybe like a 5 or a 6.
Out of what?
Like 10.
Yeah, it was all right.
Just because it was like, I don't know. I felt like it was kind of harping on stuff they've already done.
Yeah, it had a few good bits, but that was really it.
Yeah.
Wasn't like much else that they were really.
But I thought the ending was like a funny twist.
No, that was
funny. That was funny. Like I wasn't expecting that. And then like don't they like confront Mr. Boss? He's like, so you slept with the robot? And he's like, oh yeah, I knew it was a guy, but
no, Alan. That's what happens is they're all looking there in shock, and Mr. Boss is like, oh my god, yeah, and I knew he was a guy in a costume the whole time. And then his like look over at him.
No, but I think he did know it was a guy in a costume.
Yeah, no, he
like,
says it. He says it at the end.
Mr.
He's like,
Boss wasn't even joking. Like, he knew it was a guy in a costume, but everybody else thought it was a robot.
Well, I would imagine he was fucking the thing. He had to have known what was there.
Oh. And I love how, like, Charlie's weakness is he always gets fat. So, like, anytime, like, anything bad or good happens, he's just fat.
Oh, generate Pim and Alan and Glep as a hot dog.
Generate us as hot dogs. Generate us as
that's
hot
just
dogs.
one bit. They're just fucking hot dogs for some reason. What about the ending bit where he's like, I gave all my fat to starving children in like in like a third world country.
So good. My wish was to make everybody smile.
You didn't get to wish that though, did
Please,
you?
I'm gonna make one wish.
But
yeah,
I want
didn't
him
get to
to
make
do
my
my
wish.
timetable.
I didn't get to make my wish. But would the wish have come true because it wasn't even a robot? Probably. The guy was pretty good.
I like how he's like, they're like, how did you even do this?
ChatGPT.
He's like, I was using Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini.
That was pretty funny. So like, yeah, overall, it was an average episode. I wouldn't say it was like crazy anything.
I wouldn't say it's bad though. Definitely not bad.
Now on to the next one.
Charlie's uncle dies and doesn't come back. That one was good.
That one was funny.
I will give him that.
That also had a twist in it.
It did.
Like, I think almost all their episodes have some kind of twist in it.
Yeah.
But that one was good too. I think the part of the episode I specifically liked is the Alan bit.
Oh my god.
I love Alan. Alan's like one of my favorite characters.
I'm glad he got like a really good subplot before the show ended.
Well, that's the thing, because he never got. I know he had his own episode the one time.
They gave him a lot more in season 2 and 3. You know,
which was about time because
season 1 he was
only in the pilot. I think
season
the first one.
Yeah, he had his own thing,
and he deserves it. But
yeah,
that was so funny, especially when he's on the date with the. He's like, I'm leaving work early. I have a data. Data. I love how he talks.
So do you want to talk about the Alan? We should talk about the Alan subplot after. We should get into I feel like Pim and Charlie's because Alan's is so funny.
Okay, we'll leave Alan's after.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about going to meet Charlie's uncle.
I thought it was cool that we actually finally got to see him, considering how many times he's been name dropped. Yeah, my uncle wants.
And they even say it in the beginning of the episode. Yeah. They say, "Oh, we finally get to meet him. We've been talking about him forever." And Pim's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, my uncle once he took a bunch of sleeping pills after he crashed a car into a bunch of people. But no, oh my god, yeah. Charlie's uncle I thought was really
He was such an asshole.
Yeah, but that's the point.
And then by the end, it's like, oh well, he was being an asshole for a reason. But then also it turns out the dude's bad. What was he, like a serial killer or something?
He's a Cincinnati sex pest.
Yeah, like
Okay, so do you want
sex pest.
So do you want to go into what the ending is for that that plot? So what's going on throughout it is that Charlie's uncle is always being like a dick to Charlie. He was like beating him up, making him do all this dangerous shit. And then in the end, they're in prison because they're like betting on like some like illegal like cockfighting or whatever.
No, not it. It was 3D animated.
3D funny guys fighting.
Funny guys fighting.
Yeah, that's illegal. You can't bet on that. But they get arrested and they're in prison, and he's like, "All right, I lied. I was not actually gonna die today."
Wait, can we back up just a little bit though? I just want to say they go to the strip club, and the one part threw me off so much because it shows a girl in there, and then it goes to like this like tiny shrimp head person. I'm like,
I think it was a worm.
That was hilarious.
No, that was good.
That was so funny because it was just like what the hell just happened? Like,
what about the strip club because they have the fucking PNG of a dog?
Oh.
And it like hops on the lady, and the guy, the bouncer over there is like, "You can't do this." And like spits acid on him.
Acid at him. He's like, "What?" When they're in the jail, they say that too. They're like,
"Yeah,
where'd that acid come from?"
He's like, "Oh my god!" But so the whole reason that Charlie's like doing all this is because he says he's gonna die in this like after today he's gonna be dead. So Charlie's like doing all this stuff for his last like day, and then he's like, "I lied. I'm not actually gonna die. So I'm gonna need you two to take the fall for me.
I'm just doing this to test you."
Yeah, well, because then what is it? Pim's like, "No, we're not doing this." He's like, "Oh, you wanna see me unleash the beast, do ya? I'm unleashing the beast."
He starts beating up Pim, and then Charlie hits him. And
finally,
he's like, "Charlie, this is all I wanted. I just wanted you to grow a backbone. I've been beating you up this whole time,
for
all your life.
30 years, Charlie."
And you finally like fought back.
Yeah, he finally stood up to me. Oh my god, but that's so funny. It was like, "All right, you're all free to go." And they're like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "Nope, not you."
And they're like, well, "No, man, he
was
did
all
this. He did all this to test us."
He's like, "Well, he's a Cincinnati sex pest. We've been trying to track him down for the past
Charlie's
20
like,
years."
"Did you do this for the test?" And he's like, No,
that was something personal.
else.
That was personal stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was a great
But I like the Alan side better.
No, that was. Alan was so funny.
Now, the Alan one, he goes on the date with this girl. And it's like almost like a Jessica Rabbit lookalike.
She looks like Jessica Rabbit. And do you remember the girl from the Goofy movie? She looks like a mix of them. If you looked it up,
looks like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, he sees her and he's like, what does he say? Like ooh yeah, ooh la la or something.
He's like,
he says something.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Like and then he sits and they're like talking, and she's like, red's the sexiest color, and he's like,
Gulp. I am red.
But I am red.
And she's like, nah, nah. The glass.
So then they make their way over to the beach where, obviously, what does he have there? Like they go onto the pier and the
Yeah, they're walking. There's
Oh,
a
that's
guy.
what it is. So
There's a guy performing.
there's a guy playing music, and obviously this is a reference most people
Yeah,
get.
I
Is
love that reference.
they're playing and they start dancing,
It's like
and then
La La
that little dude from New York or whatever that was
Yeah.
yelling at that trumpet guy, he comes out, he's like,
"You suck at dancing. Stop dancing."
but if you don't get the reference,
Yeah.
I walked Bob Dylan on the stage.
You know what the craziest thing is? He did walk Bob Dylan on the stage. There's actually recently they found a recording of him actually doing it. So he wasn't lying. He actually did walk.
So
Bob.
crazy because that's such like a niche reference.
Yeah.
It is. It's like a specific kind of, and they like. That's the thing with the creators is they know their audience so well.
Well, the thing is it's because what is it? They would always reference it on Oni plays. Apparently, they always reference that guy on Oni
so
plays.
Funny, and I love how like they bring these like random characters into their
Just to
show.
show up
It's
for a
just,
fucking scene.
Because it's funny because that's real life. Like they
Yeah.
brought that from real life. It's not just some funny bit. But yeah, the Alan part was great.
Yeah.
And then at the end it turns out it was the landlord.
The
'Cause
landlord the whole time.
The dog
Yeah,
comes over and bites the head
dog
off,
rips-
and it's the landlord
Natasha
from the previous episode.
I love how she's like, I will be back, Alan. And it's like, no, you won't. The show's over.
Yeah,
Okay.
show's over. Sad.
I will say, I think I love the way it ended with she's like, Alan, what happened? He's like, turns out my date was my landlord, and he gave me a red rocket. It's like
so wild.
He's like, Alan, I think you could have left that last part out.
So funny. But like I would say that was the better of the two.
Yeah.
That one was better.
But also that's because it really had like a lot less focus, you know?
Yeah, it was two different things going on, not just one. So
I
I don't know. I'd probably give that higher up. I'd give that like an 8.
Yeah, I'd give that a 9. I thought it
That
was
was pretty
really good. So I guess we could talk about how we feel about it being over.
Smiling Friends is Gover.
Over.
It's Gover.
No, I'm gonna I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, it's gonna
Low-key.
suck, to be honest. When we made these costumes too, if you didn't see the first podcast, we made these before we knew it was canceled.
Yeah, we were already working on them.
So like,
Yeah, I can remember exactly what it was. We were getting home from work one time, and we were at Taco Bell in the parking lot. And I'm like, dude, check the news. Just check any channel. It doesn't matter which one. It's like, hey guys, we're canceling the show.
But it was funny because I was making these costumes for that ZoloCon.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? When the new season comes out, we can do an episode
Yeah.
on the podcast and dress up. Why not? And then we're
Yeah.
like, I guess we're doing the podcast early.
You gotta
because
do it
they
now.
Ended the show.
Yeah, no, I was very, bummed out.
Yeah, it sucks, but what are you gonna do? I think it's better that they left it off because you saw
Yeah.
the one episode wasn't as good.
Yeah.
And if they were all gonna be like that, then what's the point?
Then
Then
yeah, then if
you're
it's
gonna
like
drag
that,
the show down.
hmm
Why even do that? Your
But-
hair is showing.
what do you want me to do, man? This thing's heavy as shit.
Okay,
Just let it be, bro.
that's foam. Very heavy foam.
Yeah.
Eye.
How does Charlie walk around with this damn thing? Jesus.
But yeah, I think general consensus is like everybody's so sad, and it was like the best show on Cartoon
It w-
Network. Like I
or
don't know
Adult
if there's
Swim.
any other one or Adult Swim. I don't think there was any that were like nearly as close to being as good.
I feel like it's crazy because thinking about it, Smiling Friends will probably end as one of the best shows ever.
Now, have the creators said like what they're moving on to, or
No, they really haven't said anything yet. But I would imagine they might take a break for a bit because I think it's like they spent 8 years on
Yeah.
Smiling Friends.
which is fair. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of work doing this, and
Well,
like
they
I
were
s-
heavily involved in like
I
everything.
saw an interesting conspiracy where people were saying like it wasn't just like a mutual like they were burnt out. It was actually because they have like so many different studios that help create the episodes that
Yeah.
like, they thought it was too much on them, and the other studios were trying to like do more part of it, and they wanted to overlook every part of the episode. Like they like to like from what people said is they like to approve
Yeah,
everything.
they did like everything.
But these other studios, to make it faster, it's like, well, we got to pre-approve stuff just to get these episodes out. And I think, it was
I don't
just kinda
know.
rubbing them the wrong way. But that's just a
Yeah.
thing I saw, like
A
a
game
theory.
theory. It's a
Yeah, it was
game
just like a
theory.
theory why it might have been.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
just think it might have just really been that they're burnt out.
Yeah, I
Because
like-
even then, yeah, Friendbot wasn't as good.
but the one right after was great.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So like,
it's like
I don't know. And like, we'll probably come back to that point. They should have made a movie. They could have
Yes.
easily ended the show with a movie. But
Yeah.
they still
They can
technically
make a
could, I
movie.
guess. Like, but it sounds like they're just done.
yeah.
So like it kind of sucks because it's like, a movie would have been so awesome.
Yeah, Smiling Friends the movie.
Smiling Friends, the movie, and it would just been like the finale. And I
Yeah.
would have been totally like satisfied with that.
Yeah, if they got like something big to send it off, or even then, it would have been kind of funny. I was talking to a friend about this. It would have been kind of funny just at the end. Mr. Boss came. He's like, "Yeah, you guys are fired." Like he made a lot of people smile, but it's like, I
Yeah,
think that's
like,
enough.
but that's what I was hoping they'd do too. Is like, you
At
know,
least
it's like the end
acknowledge it.
credits.
Yeah, acknowledge
They would have
it.
done like a little thing. Like I remember the one season when it ended, it showed them all on the beach playing
Yeah.
volleyball. Like that was the end of the season. Like it like kind of just showed where everything
Well, that's
ended.
the thing is the
It's like,
Glep.
why didn't they do that
The
for
Glep
this?
episode actually would have fit perfectly as a finale. 'Cause remember, it's him being like, "Actually, we all need each other."
Yeah.
But
Like
then,
it sucks that they didn't. Like I wish, because like how long would that have taken just to make like a 10-second finale clip?
I don't know. Really depends, but I'm just sad that it's.
That's why I'm a little.
over.
If you know from the first
Yeah.
episode, I was a little mad at the creators. I was like, really, you're gonna just leave everybody hanging like that, especially after they already teased the next season.
4 and 5.
Like, I don't know, little messed up. I'm a little upset, but like, it's fair.
Yeah.
If they were burned out, they were burned out.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to respect that. You really can't say
You
like,
can't.
oh, that's ridiculous.
Well,
Like,
the problem is you
it's a
can't. No
legitimate
one else can
reason.
even do it
And
either.
also, like, do you want bad episodes? No.
No.
So like,
I'd rather have it. The crazy thing is, like we only got like 30 episodes, and it's like only like each are like 10 minutes or so.
that's what I know. A lot of people were bringing up. They were like, it's ridiculous because it wasn't. You could watch it in like a couple days, like not even.
Not
like,
even
the
a
whole
couple days. You can
the
watch it in
whole-
a couple
the
hours.
Whole series.
You can watch it in like
So
2
a
or
lot of
3
people
hours.
were just kind of pissed about that. But it's like if you looked at their animation and they even did like the
Yeah.
3D models.
dude,
and it's a lot of work.
They had so much unique things in there. Like, like they have so many guest
Stop
animators.
motion. Yeah, right. So they were constantly changing their stuff. So it wasn't like a quick, easy.
No.
Like their stuff was pretty complex, which like I think is what made it such a good show.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand like people's hate, and then also people that respect it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm like I respect it, but also I kind of mad. Like
I hate you.
where is the rest of Smiling Friends?
They always said they might come back. I don't think they will though.
I don't know. I feel like when they say that is just to keep the fan base like, oh they'll come back. They'll come
Guys,
back.
don't worry. He said he'll come back one
Yeah.
day. He'll come back.
I don't think so.
Hey, how do we tell you this? We're not coming back.
Yeah, right. Just leave it empty.
Yeah,
They'll probably go and create like a new show. I think.
yeah, either that or they'll go back to like animation, or they just might take a break for a while.
Yeah, which is fair. They deserve it.
They straight up are Mr. Frog. They're like, Mr. Frog, you have made the best show on Adult Swim. This sucks now. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Yeah, right. They were foreshadowing their own.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, is that?
They were foreshadowing.
I was talking to
their
a
own
friend
exit.
about that. I was like, did the Mr. Frog episode have anything to do with how they felt about the show at the time?
It's possible.
I was wondering that because I was like,
Mr. Frog episode foreshadowing that they were getting burnt out.
yeah, well, I feel like it could have been because a lot of it's like an overlap. They're like, oh, you did. He's like, well, now that I did everything, like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
it really
sad.
does.
Everybody's sad.
Who isn't sad?
Maybe we'll do like a sad little edit right here. I'm so sad.
That's the edit.
I'm so sad. And then you have like the raindrops coming down on the screen.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
also lost our jobs as Pim and Charlie.
Yeah, kind
We
of
lost our
unemployed.
jobs, Charlie.
Pim, I don't really want to tell you this, but I kind of need some money right now. I'm still working on
I
that
don't even know
painting I
what would
bought.
Pim and Charlie do if they got fired.
Charlie would fucking, I don't know. what
I
he'd
think
do.
Charlie would just become a bum and
Yeah,
just play video games.
yeah,
I think Pim would go and find some kind of similar job.
yeah. Pim would find something.
Because Pim, you look at me. I could do anything.
Mr. Boss would kill people.
Yeah, God knows what he would do.
Yeah, you do. Well, it is funny that in that the Charlie's uncle dies when Mr. Boss comes in. He's like, hey, he's like, guess what, guys? He's here, and he's like, you don't have to.
I killed the dragon.
Yeah, I killed the dragon, guys. He's like,
You
you don't have to
die.
do a bit every single time, right? You come to tell us a job, and then at the end, he's like, hey, I just wanted to say, yeah, you're right. I don't have to do a bit every single time. Here, let's shake on it.
Yeah, right.
The hand buzzer. He's like, I'm gonna be crazy forever.
So, I guess the highlights, like why I love the show.
Mm-hmm.
Really funny characters.
Yeah.
The designs were awesome. Just like the whole like topics of each episode were crazy and all over the place, which I
Yeah.
loved. And they like had to do with like pop culture like really well, but like in like the more obscure
Yeah.
like locale area.
Yeah.
And it was just a good show.
Yeah. I guess what I really liked about it was just, I really liked it because it was like kind of a love letter to like indie animation and all that. Because what is it? They brought like so many people on. They had like David Firth, who was the creator of Salad Fingers. They brought in so many
Yeah.
different
And like
people.
nobody does that.
No, that's the thing that
Like
made it so
especially on
unique.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Like maybe on like animated like
Oh
online
yeah.
stuff they do. But like TV, like mainstream TV, like they don't do that kind
Yeah,
of
like
stuff
that.
like that often. Like I know like Bob's Burgers, they'll have guest animators on maybe like every once in a
Yeah.
while, or The Simpsons will do it once in a
Smiling
while.
Friends is doing it like
But
every
Smiling Friends
episode.
was doing it all the time and keeping it fresh,
Yeah, always getting new people, always new forms of
which is so
media.
crazy.
I think I think I love that, but also the show's just so funny.
Yeah, it sucks.
It really does.
So sad.
Guys, I think I need a moment.
Okay, well, we'll probably shift into a little clip we're gonna do.
Yeah, we haven't
We
done
have a
it
little funeral thing we're gonna do, or like looking back for the show, and then after that we'll come back and
yet.
do like our last final thoughts on the show.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
talk
seems
about some
right.
future stuff we'll do. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right. I hope you guys liked that
Mm-hmm.
little video we got together. You know, nice
Yeah.
and sad. We hope you shed a tear for it because we sure did.
I did.
But we appreciate you guys watching our videos.
Yeah.
We just recently hit 50 subscribers. What a milestone.
Wow.
We know you guys are all diehard fans.
Guys, don't worry. Our next milestone is 51 subscribers.
It'll be great. Probably 100. Maybe if we make it. I don't know if we will.
3 seasons and a movie. 3 seasons.
We'll do yeah, 3 seasons and a movie. We'll one up Smiling Friends. How about that?
One extra.
But yeah, we hope you liked watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep checking out for more content.
Yeah.
I think after this one we're doing knockoff Pokemon cards.
Fun.
So we're gonna do some fun skits with that, and we're gonna open up some fake Pokemon cards. If
Yeah.
you are interested in that, then come check it out.
Yeah.
That'll be the next Friday. Usually in between on Mondays, we have like a shorter episode, just whatever we're talking about. So always feel free to check those out. They're not as good. They're good, but they're not as funny.
Yeah,
Like, we don't put all the costumes and stuff.
Yeah,
for the Mondays.
yeah, you can not watch the Monday ones or shit. That's pretty much what you said right there.
Okay, well, don't do that because then you won't be watching our videos.
You gotta watch our videos, pretty please.
Yeah, you gotta watch our videos. I'm Pim and watch my videos, please.
Hello, I'm Did me. Hello, I'm Did me.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.